Hello students, this is the part 2 of chapter 1, Fearless and Faithful. The chapter revolves around a woman named Jhalkari. I told you about the overall personality of Jhalkari Bai. How brave, courageous, fearless she was since childhood, and for her bravery she was nicknamed Jhalkari in her childhood. After getting married, she came in Jhansi with her husband and got a chance to meet Rani, and after that she got selected in Rani's army. In 1858, when Britishers attacked Jhansi's fort, Rani's army fought with the Britishers very bravely, and Jhalkari was one of them. She never left the Rani's side, and she attacked the Britishers. She fired at the Britishers with sure aim. After seeing the strong defense at fort by Rani's army, the British commander telegraphed his officers for more troops. But the Rani's army was still on its position. It was fighting very bravely. Now the second part starts. When the British found that they could make no progress, they decided to gain entry into the fort at night by stealth. The Britishers realized that they could not make any headway. They could not enter the fort in spite of large troops or by force, but they wanted to enter the fort at any cost or by using any means, fair or unfair. They bribed a man named Dulaji Thakur, who was in charge of the south gate of the fort. They came to know about Dulaji Thakur, who was in charge of the south gate of the fort. Being a greedy man, they offered him a large amount of money. They induced him with large sum of money so that he might be ready to help them enter the fort. He could tell them some way, some method to enter the fort. In return for a large sum of money, Dulaji led them to a spot where there was a break in the wall. Dulaji took large sum of money as a bribe. He showed them a spot where there was a big hole in the wall of fort. At the dead of night, the British soldiers made their way into the fort through it. At midnight, British soldiers entered the fort through that hole. Jhalkari saw them and sounded the alarm. Jhalkari saw the British soldiers entering the fort. She rang the alarm. She alerted Rani's army by sounding the alarm. With loud cries, the Rani's army took up the fight and opened fire, and the attackers fell back. Soon, Rani's army took up their position and started firing at the enemy. The fighting continued for many days. The fighting started and it continued for many days. Though the Indian troops were full of daring, they could not withstand the British attacks. Though the Indian troops were fighting very bravely, they were full of dare, they were full of josh, they were full of courage, but they could not withstand the British attacks. Means they could not stop their advancement towards the palace. They were few in number and attack was so sudden. The enemy fought their way steadily until they were outside the palace. The British soldiers were progressing, that is, moving slowly towards the palace. Now the queen's advisors begged her to go out of the fort to a safe place. Queen's advisors understood that the enemy could not be stopped much longer. They would reach the palace sooner or later or any time. Her Rani's life was in danger. So life of Rani was precious for the country, for them. They requested the Rani to go to some safer place. Though reluctant at first, Rani Lakshmibai agreed in the end. At first, Rani was not ready to leave the fort. She was unwilling. She refused their request. But later on, she agreed to their request. She agreed to their proposal to going to a safer place, to going out of the fort. Dressed in armor and carrying a dagger and 2 revolvers, she rode unrecognized through the enemy lines, down the hillside and out of one of the gates. Rani put on her armor. What is armor? Armor is a sort of metal vest to protect the body from bullet or sword injury. Kavach. Rani put on her armor and hid one dagger. Dagger is khanjar, a sharp, small, pointed sword or knife. And she kept 2 revolvers under her clothes. She dressed in simple clothes so that nobody could recognize her. She rode the horse and passed near the enemy soldiers. Enemy soldiers took her as a common woman, so they ignored her and let her go. Soon Rani was out and away from the fort. Jhalkari went with her for part of the way. Jhalkari went with Rani Lakshmibai to some distance. Jhalkari accompanied Rani Lakshmi to some distance from where Rani could go safely out of the fort. As soon as she knew that the Rani was safe, Jhalkari, disguised in Rani Lakshmibai's clothes and riding her white horse, returned to the fortress. When Jhalkari realized that the Rani was safe, she dressed herself in Rani's clothes so that nobody could recognize her. She wanted the enemy to take her to be Rani. She rode on the white horse of Lakshmibai and returned to the fortress. The British soldiers saw her and mistook her for Rani Lakshmibai, just as she had intended them to do. The British soldiers saw her and took her to be Rani, which she wanted to be. They surrounded her and captured her and then led her to their commander. They surrounded Jhalkari and captured her, means seized her, and took her to their commander. The commander looked at the captive closely, but he was not sure at all that she was the queen. The commander looked at the captive. The commander looked at the detained lady very closely, but he was not sure at all whether she was Rani or some other lady. Bring Dulaji, he ordered his soldiers. Dulaji will know. So he ordered his soldiers to bring Dulaji so that Dulaji solve this mystery, so that Dulaji could tell them that she was Rani or some other lady. When Jhalkari saw Dulaji, her eyes blazed with anger and she shouted, "You traitor, you coward, you shameless betrayer of your people." Dulaji came there. Jhalkari saw her. She understood that he is the person who helped the British army to enter the fort. This thought made her furious. She called Dulaji Thakur a traitor, a coward, and a betrayer of the people of Jhansi. Traitor. Traitor means Deshtrohi, anti-national, disloyal. Coward. Coward means cower, timid, cowish. Betrayer. Betrayer means unfair, unfaithful, vishwasghati. The Englishman asked Dulaji, "Is this Rani Lakshmibai?" The Englishman, the British commander, asked Dulaji that this lady the Rani Lakshmibai? "It is not," answered Dulaji. "Do you think it is so easy to capture the Rani?" Dulaji told him that she is not Lakshmibai, she is Jhalkari Bai, her look-alike. Dulaji commented, "It is not easy to catch Rani." The British commander was furious that they had been tricked. The British commander understood that when they had been involved with Jhalkari Bai, Rani got the time to go away to some safer place. So it was difficult to catch Rani now. He got furious when he realized that they have been tricked by Jhalkari Bai. He knew that if Jhalkari was allowed to go free, she would be dangerous. So she was sentenced to death by hanging. The British commander knew that it was dangerous to allow Jhalkari to go free. So he ordered his soldiers to hang Jhalkari Bai. "I'm not afraid of dying," Jhalkari answered proudly. Jhalkari Bai accepted their decision proudly, and she said she was not afraid of death. Brave people never die. As they led her to her death, she shouted out to the British, "Beware, you will never conquer us. We will rise again and fight back until we win our freedom." When the British soldiers were taking her to a place where she was to be hanged, she shouted, "You will never win or conquer Indian people. We will keep raising our head again and again. We will keep revolting against you until we get our freedom back." "Silence," they shouted, but she would not be silenced. The British soldiers ordered her to keep quiet, but she kept raising slogans against British Empire. She would not be silenced. As the rope tightened round her neck, she cried out, "Long live India! Long live Lakshmi Bai! Long live freedom!" When they were tightening the rope round her neck, she was shouting slogans that India would live long, Lakshmi Bai would live long. One day, India would get freedom from British Empire. So, this was the whole story of Jhalkari Bai. For better understanding, you listen this story again and again.